If you're in technical sales and you're not focusing on building relationships and it's more transactional, then in this video, I'm gonna give you 2 things that you can implement today to drastically change this. Sales is about relationships. It's about trying to solve the problem of the person that you're talking to, but if you're only focusing on the transactional side, which is you have money, I want that money, then you're gonna have less chances of closing those people and a harder hill to climb as you go throughout the sales process. Now, the first step is gonna be you have to be viewed as a valuable resource to that person. Focus on doing that whatever way possible. Even if you're not like, I'm gonna create so much content and send it to you and provide all this value in all the different aspects, even if you're a valuable resource to them as a source of information. They need something, they turn to you for the answer. Even if it's not revolving around a deal that you can close or an opportunity, it's just building that relationship where that person can put trust in you. If you don't have trust, you can't close the sale. So part of the trust building is to form that relationship where you are the person that has the most information, you are the authoritative figure in that space. You can answer questions, you can help them solve problems, you can get them information from the rest of your team, but you have to look at it from a standpoint of how can I provide value to this person? Even if it's a quick call, a quick text response, a quick email response, go through it with the lens of, I want to provide value first because I know that's going to build that relationship and that will help you out in the future. The second step is you have to take interest in actually providing them with a solution. Now, as you've gone through that discovery process, initial calls with somebody, you're hopefully asking them questions about what problems are they running into, what are the things that are the top of their list that they want solved right now or over the next, let's say, couple quarters. Ask questions and actually take interest. Don't just do it from a standpoint of, I'm taking down notes and we're gonna solve your problem, and then once I close you as a client, I'm gonna throw you over the fence and never talk to you again. You want to build that relationship, and again, going back to the first one, you are trying to provide them with value. So if you take interest in the problem that they actually have and trying to solve it, you're gonna come off as authentic. If you're just looking at, I'm filling out this questionnaire, getting the answers to my questions, then I'm gonna send you a proposal on what we can do for you to help solve those problems, and then close them after that, people are gonna know if somebody's sincere or not based on the types of questions you ask, the tone that you have, the response time that you have. You have to look at them and say, look, I care about this issue. I know that it's been giving you some problems. We can provide you with a solution on it. It goes back to solution-based selling instead of just strictly showing up and throwing up. But show that interest, and if you can't show that interest, then you're selling the wrong thing. You first have to have belief in whatever it is that you're selling. Show the interest with somebody saying, yeah, dude, I actually can solve your problem with this machinery, with this industrial cleaning, with this capital equipment, with this project that you guys are making for aerospace, whatever it is. Show interest in it, true interest, and then provide them with that solution. It makes it easier to follow up because you can rely back on the conversations that you're having. And once you start forming that relationship, it's gonna be less likely that they just ghost you or just ignore you completely. But if they just see you as a salesperson, I did a discovery call with somebody, they answered my questions, but we didn't really get a bond. When you're following up with them, there's a higher likelihood that you're gonna ghost with them. But if you say, hey, look, I wanna do this for you for free, or this is an area that I can send you over something right now that you can give to your team, or here's something that we can come in and fix this, or give you a free whatever it is right now, today, or next week, that's providing value. It's showing that you care about their problem. It's showing interest in providing them with a solution, building that trust. That's what it's all about. Form that relationship. I'm not gonna go into, you should know their spouse's name, their kids, their birthday, all that stuff. That's a different area. Once they become a client, I feel like that's important, more important at least, unless you're constantly quoting some things to somebody and you can't close them as a client yet because of some unknown reason or something that's outside of them, that they want to work with you, but they can't because they're getting pushback from their boss. Then you could dive deeper and actually have a friendly relationship with them. But definitely if they're a client, you need to try and know that information, likes, dislikes, be able to send them things throughout the year, let them know that you care about them, but focus on building that relationship and your pipeline will follow. Guys, I hope you got some value out of that short clip. Share it with one person you know, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, follow me over on LinkedIn. And then if you want to listen to it in podcast format, go over to Technical Sales and Marketing with me on every major podcast platform. We'll see you on the next one.